Let's go straight to that deadly storm in the Carolinas. Florence has been downgraded from a hurricane to a tropical storm, but the need for help, it is vast, it's important. This is a look at those emergency crews from New York City going down to the Carolinas to help search for people out in Riverbend on the north side of North Carolina. What we know is that at least 5 people have died in the storm, and as of 8:30 this morning, 813,000 people are without power. We're continuing our coverage right now, taking a look at that need, those water rescues, the cleanup, everything that we need to know. We do have a little bit more with meteorologist Blake Smith in just a bit, but first we want to head over to ABC's Natalie Brunell, joining us live from Wilmington, North Carolina. Natalie, what can you tell us this morning? We want to know more. Hey, good morning, everybody. I don't know about you. Did you feel the earthquake behind the scenes here in the Kick studio? Shane, kind of a wicked past few minutes here. Things have changed so much, Blake, in the past couple of hours. You weren't here earlier. We had Tony in the studio. We now have him on the road.
We do. Because
the conditions are just getting so bad out there. We can see those snowdrifts just pushing up against the vehicles. You just have to be careful out there this morning. Also, the Highway Patrol is warning everyone of icy conditions for those driving up north. I want you to see everything on the map. This is candrive.org, and they have an outlook of how the driving conditions are throughout the state. We just wrapped up Good Morning Kansas, and we're inviting you to join us now for a little bit of a live chat. Carol asking if it's safe to travel to Lawrence, still in the affected area. Yeah, I would say just avoid it if you can entirely.
Say no.
I think some students trying to trick me that school is closed tomorrow. That's not the case.
It's closed today.
It's closed today, but not tomorrow. Well, good morning, everybody, and thank you for joining us on this Sunday morning. It's Shocker Sunday.
Shocker Sunday.
Shocker Sunday. We're so excited. That's right.
Created a thing.
That's a cake thing. It's a good thing. Today is going to be a good day.
It's going to be a great day. It's game day. We're going to talk about the weather in a minute.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a lot about the Shockers.
That's okay. Let's do it.
That's what everybody's talking about.
So you let it cook there for a few minutes, like maybe 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Let it get golden brown, and it is amazing. We're going to kind of go and just drizzle this here on top. So I'm just going to take it, and hopefully I make it as pretty as my sister's. This is where I'm like, man, I should have just called her to bring her in for this segment. That looks cute. Yeah. Good job. Nicely done. Your wife will be impressed. I think our viewers are too. But then I grabbed this little candy that looks like a golf ball. And then you can put a little message on here. I have "You're a hole-in-one" or "Happy Father's Day." How about "You're a hole-in-one"? There we go. Happy Father's Day, Dad. A little creativity on behalf of our Good Morning Kansas crew.
Just some more adult-driven flavors.
That's okay. And they're all adult-driven, but not no alcohol.
Yep, non-alcoholic for sure.
We're just, we're keeping it. We're a family-friendly show here, Matt. Yep. So we just want to make sure that everyone has the scoop. What did you get, Allison? What did you get over here? Pina colada. What's the review?
This is fantastic.
This morning we have Sheila Medlem, and she is the woman who has helped organize the search for Northeast Wichita. And so let's talk about this, Sheila. What inspired you to come and start this thing out here this morning?
In 2010, my 5-year-old son went missing.
When she initially planned this balloon launch, she had expected a handful of folks, but she was really taken back by the number of people. I mean, look at that crowd. A lot of people wanting to get involved. She wants to do everything that she can to give a voice to kids who simply do not have one. The boy at the heart of the event is Lucas Hernandez. His body was discovered Thursday under a bridge in Harvey County. People from all over have come together to remember the child at the spot where his body was found. A memorial grew throughout the day on 96th in southeast Harvey County, taking what was a crime scene and turning it into a tribute for that 5-year-old. The group had recently made an appointment to donate a $2,000 reward to Crime Stoppers, but that money will now go to any expenses that may be needed for Lucas's memorial. It's been more than 6 months since we first heard of this case, and I'm going to take you through a timeline of events here. Emily Glass first reported Lucas Hernandez missing from his South Edgemoor home on February 17th. Glass was arrested 4 days later for child endangerment involving her 1-year-old daughter. Prosecutors say that she was high when she drove her daughter to dinner. In April, Lucas's grandmother hired a private investigator, David Marshburn, to help find the boy. That's the man that we just saw moments ago. And just last week, a Sedgwick County jury found Glass not guilty of child endangerment, saying there was not enough evidence to convict her. The district attorney, Mark Bennett, said at the time Glass remained a person of interest in Hernandez's disappearance. Then, late Thursday, a private investigator found Hernandez's body in a rural area of Harvey County. Hey there, everybody. Reporter and anchor Annette Lawless bringing you some breaking news coming to us from West Wichita. There was a motorcycle accident within this past hour over here, pretty close to 235 in Kellogg, just a little south of Kellogg. Look at that. We got some moves there. Tony,
Yes,
I'm
we do.
impressed. I love it. So, again, we want to just wish you all a happy Easter, and also a reminder that it is April Fool's Day, so be fully prepared for some pranks. Actually, I just shared on my Facebook fan page, if you parents want to prank your kids last minute, got some ideas for you. Don't be shy. Let me know how those go.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie. Or how do we do it, Chloe?
Oopsie poopsie.
Oopsie poopsie.
in my yard.
That basically, when it's your turn, rather than play from your hand, you would just discard the oopsie poopsie.
Hey, we also have a safety warning for those who want to spend extra time outdoors, and we also have our friends with Beauties and Beats Animal Rescue. We're talking about National Dog Day, and now we're not going to be composed to do anything. What are you doing over here?
Well, there was something on the table I needed to get off real quick.
I'm going to clean it up for you.
I want to make this table look great, you know?
I'm cleaning this for Blake. Weather, man. Tell us about the weather.
Well,
we're all about the fun here on Good Morning Kansas. Thank you for your time. We'll see you tomorrow.
I'll clean the set.
Clean it up.
For up-to-the-minute news and weather, stay connected to Cake News with Facebook, Twitter, and Cake.com. Cake News on your side.